everybody, my name's Amy, welcome back to my channel. So it is the 1st of December, it is Christmas, it's Christmas. I see loads of people started to do their Vlogmas now, and I don't think I can do that. There's no way that I could post a video every day. If I did, I'd have to like pre-film them, and I don't have time to do that, because I have 3 kids. So I'll enjoy everyone else's Vlogmases, and I will just carry on to my normal vlogs, as much as chaotic as they are. But I started my advent calendar book this morning. Let me just get it. Hang on. I have an advent calendar book. It's well cool. So this is my advent calendar book. Holly bought it for me. So I have opened up chapter 1 and read chapter 1. And obviously I can't open up chapter 2 until tomorrow, obviously. But yes, and then it goes all the way up to chapter, obviously, 25. Oh no, it goes up to 24. So I'm slowly obviously going to read this throughout the whole month, because obviously I'm only allowed to open a chapter a day. So obviously with that in mind, I needed to start a new book. So I started my audio book for God of War by Rena Kent. This is the last book in the Legacy of God series, and then that's that series done. So I literally started that this year and finished it this year, which I'm really proud of. And I only bought them this year as well, so I'm glad I did that. I always do it sometimes. I mean, I think I've completed quite a few series this year. Sorry, I thought my phone was ringing then, but it wasn't. I finally updated my my library card, so I'm listening to it on Libby, so I can save my unlocks on Everend for something else. Because I'm like, well, if I can borrow it on Libby, then I'm gonna, because it's free. So I have been going through all of like my obviously my stuff, and to see what ones we've got on here. So obviously at the minute, Holly is currently listening to Brimstone on Libby, because we were looking it up and it was on there, which was cool. So she's currently listening to that because she's not at work today. But yes, I'm currently on chapter 6, so I need to get to page, someone like chapter 6, page like 60, 62, something like that, because obviously I'm not reading it, I'm listening to it, so while I can do my housework and stuff. But I thought I'd quickly just sit down and obviously do my intro for today. And I thought if I get that done, yeah, so that's about it really. Read it. Oh, I am also reading A Christmas in Chestnut Springs, but that's normally like on my like school runs and stuff. I don't start work till 5 today, because Mum is at her Christmas lunch with her old ex-work colleagues. So I've got to do the school run, because I've not got work till 5. So, and then I completely forgot the fact that obviously I'm not going to be having dinner. So I bought ready meals for me, Carl and Kieran, and then I gave Kieran a ready meal last night. And then I'm thinking, crap, what am I going to have for dinner now? So I now have got to have something for dinner. So I might text my husband and be like, can you do noodles? Because I completely forgot that I need a dinner today, because I don't start work till 5. So I need the spaghetti, I need the thingy in there. So yeah, whoopsie. Or I'll just make myself something, I'm not sure. So anyway, I am going to, so I've started the vlog, and I'm going to crack on and do my bits and pieces and carry on listening to God of War. Also, I don't like Ava, I never have. Not going to lie. But we'll see. I didn't like Landon, and now I've got like a little soft spot for him. Not completely. Bran is still my favourite. But then Jeremy is also my favourite stalker. But then Eli's a stalker as well, I think. So I'm not really sure. So we shall see. But I will update you, hopefully, when I have read some more of God of War. Bye. hair on. So, it's been a whole week since I actually updated. I have done B-roll and stuff, but I haven't. I was really busy last week, so I worked Monday, worked Tuesday, went out Wednesday, worked Thursday, went out Friday, and then worked Saturday, and then we put the outside lights up yesterday outside. So yes, this is the first time I've actually been able to update you. I finished God of War, so that's the whole Legacy of God series read. I really liked Eli. Didn't like Ava. It's just so annoying. But then I suppose it wasn't really her fault, to be honest. I did like how it ended and how he was basically infatuated with her the whole time, really. I mean, you knew that even like in the other books, because it's like, dude, he's so into you. He has to be. But yeah. But I like the way, like, obviously how it ended, and like, obviously, like, with the storyline of like what was going on at the time, and obviously because it's like, well, hang on a minute, they hate each other, but then suddenly they're married in this book, and I'm like, well, where did that happen? And obviously it's like, it's set like 2 years, 3 years, 2.5 years after like God of Fury, I think. So yeah, so like 2 years passes, and you're like, well, what happened in those 2 years? So then obviously I am still currently reading obviously my advent calendar. I am now up to day 9. I read day 8 this morning. I have opened them up to like day 13 because they're a bugger to open, I'm not gonna lie, and I keep ripping them. But I'm really enjoying that. So I mean, obviously it's a little cozy romance. I'm physically reading it. It's the first physical book I've read in like God knows how long. So yeah, and then I started this one yesterday. So obviously this is He Sees You When You're Sleeping, and this is like a stalker like Christmas romance, and I'm on actually no, I'm not on chapter 27 now. I'm on chapter 29. So yeah, it's about a girl called Chloe, and she's like a jeweler person, and you got a guy called Jack, and he's a fireman, and he basically stalks her. So, and she doesn't know that he's stalking her, obviously, but on the back, obviously, you got the content warnings. It's obviously got stalker, non-consensual snow shoveling, possessive love, forced Christmas joy, proceed with caution. I'm like, what weird trigger warnings? Possessive, non-consensual snow shoveling. I get that now as well. Now I've read it. Hello, Daisy. So obviously I had 6 hours left on BookBeat, so I started listening to on that, and I've now switched over to Spotify. I am currently making dinner. It's called Marry Me Chicken Orzo. I might bring you along and do some B-roll of me making it, because I've just prepared it all, so it's all cut up and ready to go. All I've got to do is cook it. I'm just making myself a coffee. I also need to wrap so many presents, which I will probably do on Wednesday. Carl's away tomorrow and Wednesday, so bummer. But that means me and Kieran can have enchiladas for dinner on Wednesday, because he loves enchiladas, and Daddy doesn't really like enchiladas. He'll eat them if I do them for them, but I always do it so then I obviously when Carl's away, then me and Kieran can have them. So yeah, so obviously I've got this week, and then I've got next week, and then the kids are off for Christmas, and I am working near enough all of it. I've only got Boxing Day off. I'm working the 22nd, I'm working the 23rd, I'm working the 24th, and I'm working the 25th. So, and I've got the 27th off, and I'm working the 27th, even though I asked for that off. Or else, I don't know. I might ask her today actually, but I'm pretty sure I asked for the 27th off because I'm working the Wednesday. Or if so, I don't really want to do the evening, but well, we're closed for 2 weeks in January, and I've just booked holiday, so I wonder if she's approved it. Maybe she has. I don't know. She might have done. She might have approved it. She might have done it this morning. She normally approves my holiday like straight away. She normally does all of my stuff like straight away. Nope, not yet. she's not approved it yet. So yeah, so it's going to be fun. So I'm going to carry on listening. I'll obviously carry this vlog on this week and hopefully try and update you as much as I can. But she's just found out who he is. So I'm not telling you what chapter, where I am, but obviously you know he's gonna, you know, in any like stalker romance, the main character's gonna find out who he is, and she's literally just found out, and then she's like, hang on a minute, how do you know it's me? And I'm like, and if you've read this and you know, then you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna go, and I'm going to go cook this marry me chicken with orzo, which is basically like Tuscan chicken. So it's sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, cream, stock, orzo chicken, garlic, paprika, blah 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 blah. So yeah, so I'm gonna go cook that, and I will bring you along while I'm cooking. Bye. Okay, so I've just cooked it, and it smells nice. It doesn't really smell of anything, but I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not really a big fan of like sun-dried tomatoes, and I do like spinach, but I thought, you know, why not give it a go and try it? It's something new. So I like Tuscan chicken though, so this is what this should taste like. It should taste like Tuscan chicken, and it's marry me orzo with chicken. So we will see what it tastes like. It took me, I didn't know, it didn't take me that long to cook it. But at least now I might be able to actually wrap some gifts. Now I've cooked the dinner. So I've got, it's 12:15 and I don't have to leave till 2:30, so let's see, shall we? That's not bad. It's not got that much flavour though, considering. I mean, it's got sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, paprika, herbs. Hang on, one more go. I'd make it again. I'd probably blend up the tomatoes though, so they were a bit more like a saucy bite, but because obviously I just chopped them up. So, but I followed the recipe. So, but it tastes good. It's food at the end of the day. So I'm going to eat that, continue listening, and possibly wrap some presents. I need to go put those towels away first because she's sleeping all over them, which is really annoying. So yeah, and then I've got to tidy up over there. So yeah, I'm going to go. I will probably be able to finish this as well, to be fair. I mean, I've got I think I'm on chapter like 31, so I don't have much to go. So yeah, I'm on chapter 31. I'm on page 233 of 308. So yeah, I could definitely finish this while I'm wrapping presents. So I'm gonna go and finish my dinner and wrap some presents, and I'll update you more tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so I finished it.
I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't quite 5. It didn't hit me like on the like emotional level and stuff. So it was a good fun read, to be fair. I really enjoyed it. I really liked Jack. I really liked Chloe. I'm actually quite excited for the next one, which I've got ready on Spotify to go. So I thought, oh, I'd do that one next, because obviously that's a Christmas one as well. So obviously this one, he sees you when you're sleeping, and the next one is he knows when you're awake. And the male character in that is called Cole. And obviously I am at the age where I watched Charmed when I was like a teenager, and Cole Turner was literally the bane of my life. Oh my god. The episode 1, season 3, when he walked in on screen, I was literally the same as what Phoebe looked at and gone, oh, hello, nice to see you. So yeah, so I'm going to start that, and it's about Sloane, who you meet in here as well. You don't meet Cole in here, but obviously I'm excited to see where that goes in the next one. I've got, it's like 5 to 2 now, so I need to go get ready for work. I've done my hair, so my hair's, well, I've had my hair like this all day, and I kind of like it, so I've done my hair. I've got my work top on because I just shoved this on this morning with a jumper. I just need to change my trousers. I just put the washing on the airer. I'm just waiting for the dishwasher to finish so I can unload that and then reload it and then put that on as well before I go, because it's got all the stuff from like dinner and everything. So, and then I'm currently playing Monopoly Go because it's quick wins, and the new album starts on Thursday, I think, and it's a Harry Potter album, which is, this is the only game I play. Literally, this is the only game I play, and I'm addicted to it. My mum plays it, Danny plays it, Holly plays it, Carl plays it. We all play it. We all play it. But yes, I thought I'd try and actually give you like the update this time, and obviously say that yes, I actually finished that instead of waiting a whole week. So I'm hoping to obviously start He Knows When You're Awake tomorrow, maybe. I did wrap all of Kieran's presents, so yay me. So I wrapped all of those, took me an hour. So yeah, I only wrapped his like main presents, so obviously their stocking presents I need to do in different wrapping paper because they come from Santa, even though Kieran knows that they don't come from Santa and that we buy them, but he plays along for the other two, which is nice of him, bless him. So yes, anyway, I'm going to go after that teeny tiny update and tell you that I actually finished that book, and then I'm going to start the next one because I'm trying to read as much as possible before the kids leave. So, but saying that though, I am working very, very late on Thursday the 18th of December, and I still have to get up and do the school run in the morning, so I'm not really happy about that. So I'm going to be like, well, hang on a minute, why have I got to be here till 1 o'clock in the morning when I've got to get up and do the school run still? It may be like school out for some, but like all the secondary schools, so I still need to get up to get Kieran up, and then I have to deal with having the other two awake. So I mean, I could take a nap on the sofa, but I can't do that because Kieran finishes at 12:45. So it's a bit of a a crappy situation. So I'm gonna speak to the person that does the rota when I come in and be like, hang on a minute, I thought you was gonna be doing it with me, and now you're not, and you get to go at 9, whereas I need to get up and do school run in the morning. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I will catch you up tomorrow. Bye. Hey everyone. I'm walking around my living room and I'm like, I don't know what to read. I don't know whether to read the second book after He Sees You When You're Sleeping, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that. And now I have my TBR, but I just don't know what to read. I'm so conflicted. I really want to go off my TBR and read something that is not on my TBR at all. And it's like, I've normally started reading by now and doing housework, and it's 10:30 and I've just been scrolling through TikTok for God knows how long, looking at bloody flipping edits. Yay. I don't know what to read. I just don't know. Oh, chill. Oh, that was cold.
yeah, so I'm unsure. I don't know. I might tidy up a little bit and then wrap some presents, because I need to start wrapping more, so then they're all done. But I just don't know what to read. I really want to read a hockey romance, because I'm really into that at the minute. But then I don't know which one. I'm so conflicted. Oh, look at my little gonks. They're so cool. Oh, hang on. Look at my gonks. They're so cool. I love them. There's 16 days till Christmas, apparently, because that's what it says on my thingies. Because we bought these for the kids. Obviously, Kieran's got one. Riley's got one. And Aiden's got one. But they're supposed to be, like, dangling. Because normally the gonks go on here. But I chose not to put the gonks on here. And my neighbour knitted these. And they've got their names on them. And they're normally supposed to sit. But that one doesn't want to sit. So I just don't know what to do. I just haven't got a clue what to do. I really just don't know. I'm also actually knackered because I worked last night and it was busy. And it's busy tonight. I really need to finish off. I have literally finished my journal as well now. Hang on. I will quickly show you. Let me just sit down in my office chair. But even though it's not my office, it's my living room, and it's like I've got loads of boxes on there. I also need to pack up something for Vinted, so right, there we go. So I'll put you down. So obviously this is my 2026 journal. And I have my name and a sticker that my friend's friend gave me because she also likes reading. And then I have like my title page. And then I have my bookshelves with my key that then goes on to the next page. And then I have my books read grid so I can colour in. And then I've got my monthly goals, and then I've got my series, like completed series tracker there. So obviously when I complete a series, I write it in here. And then I've got my Berry Loot, so I've got my romantasy, and then I've got my YA. And then I've got my books of the month, and then my books with friends. So obviously when I read, and whatever book becomes book of the month, it's going to go in here. And then same, like if I read the book that, like if I read a book without Holly or anything, I'll just put it in there. And then I did this yesterday. I have my 26 books in 2026, so I have put them all in, ready to go. And then I have my A to Z challenge. And then, oh, did I miss one? Yeah, no. And then I got my books read, so I'll do like a bar chart like I did, but I did pages this year, but I'm not going to do that next year. And then I've got my battle of the book, which I just need to actually go over in pen. And then I have my series tracker, like my proper series tracker, and obviously I've now filled out what ones obviously I've already read. So, and then I've got one page, and I have three extra pages. And then this will be my books read. Then I'll put the covers of the books I've read in there. And then I just need to do January. But I'm waiting for all of my stuff to come from Temu to do January, because I was going to do like a coffee themed one, and I found loads of like scrapbook paper and stickers and washi tape on there, so I thought I'd give those a go. But I've also got Christmas presents in them, which I am patiently waiting for as well. So yes, so I'm going to go now choose a book to read, hopefully, and then get on with some tidying up. Even though there's not really that much to tidy up really, because obviously it does look smaller in here though, because obviously we've got the Christmas tree up, which is literally there. So yeah, so oh, now it's going to fall over. So yeah, so I am going to find something to read, but I don't know what I want to read yet. Oh, excuse me, like I said, really tired, very tired. So I've done the kids' presents. They're all wrapped in their humidifier. So there's all their bags. And obviously that's my dehumidifier, because obviously where we live, it's very wet down here. It's very wet down here, and obviously the humidity down here is like really bad. So I've got like dehumidifiers everywhere, so I don't get damp. So it doesn't get damp. So right. Anyway, I am going to go, and I will catch up when I've decided to read something and update you once I've read a bit. I'm also going to edit the vlog that is for the last week of November tomorrow, hopefully, and get that up, because then this is this one, and obviously this one's already a week late, but I only started it on the 1st of November, and then I didn't record anything, so I'm going to do a couple more days and then end this one in a couple of days time, so then I've got some actual footage and then start fresh. But like I said, there might not be many videos coming, because obviously it's December, it's Christmas, and it's busy. But anyway, I will catch you up later or tomorrow. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. I've just made myself a cup of tea. I'm currently editing a vlog, and it's freezing. And you would have just seen me put my tea down, and my desk is an actual mess, because I'm obviously doing my journal and my book journal and everything like that. My desk is an actual mess. It's so bad. And I got some gingerbread men, because I love gingerbread at Christmas and like in December. But it's weird because I don't normally dunk my gingerbread men in my tea, but I love dunking ginger snaps in my tea. So, but I thought I'd give you a teeny tiny update, because obviously yesterday I didn't know what I was going to read. But so I was into the hockey romance, so I am now reading Game Changer by Rachel Reed. So it's an hockey romance. It's about Kip and Scott Hunter. So obviously you've got the TV show Heated Rivalries out now. I've also found a way to watch that, so yay me. I've watched the first 3 episodes, but in episode 3 it revolves morely around like Kip and Scott. But in the TV show, Kip seems like the really like shy one, and Scott's the more like confident one, like in like a relationship aspect, even though obviously they like, obviously he's a hockey player and obviously he's in the closet and stuff like that. But in the book, obviously I haven't read all of it, I've only just started it yesterday. Kip takes control in everything in the book. So even like from the beginning, he takes control, like, I mean, like, so yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then I'm not really sure about the narrator, because he makes Kip sound so manly, like really, really manly. Whereas in the show, Kip's more like the girly one, if that makes sense. But even though they're like ripped to shit, I mean, he goes to the gym and everything like that. But yeah, I was like, but then obviously everyone keeps saying that the TV show for like, obviously like the Shane and Ilya is literally going like with the storyline. So I'm like, so why isn't the story? I mean, it's like little subtle things that keep that happened with like Kip and Scott that like haven't happened in the book, but I'm enjoying it still. So I'm still enjoying it. It's so good. I can't wait till Friday, so I can watch episode 4, because that, and I am gonna. I'm obviously also started Game Changer, so then I can listen and read Heated Rivalry, so I can listen to them while I wait for the episodes. But yes, that's my teeny tiny update. I'm going to edit this vlog, upload it, finish my tea, and then I need to read my chapter from my advent calendar, and then I'm going to read more of Game Changer today, I think. But it's 11, so I'm halfway through editing, so I should have done that by like 12, and then I've got a couple of hours. But then I'm not working today anyway, so Carl's supposed to be away, but he's not. And I was supposed to do enchiladas, but I'm going to do enchiladas for me and Kieran anyway, and Carl can just cook his own food, because I was like, I didn't plan for you to be here. So anyway, I'm going to drink my tea, eat my biscuit, and continue editing this vlog. Bye.